Family Ledger. At 7:42 p.m., my phone buzzed with a group message titled, Family. Daddy's name appeared first. We think it's best if you take a step back for now. Jahan needs some space. Then Marine reacted with a thumbs up emoji. Just like that, I was officially voted out of my own bloodline. I stood there watching the screen glow while my dinner spun in the microwave. They had just ended 5 years of my life with perfect grammar. I typed one short reply. Understood. I'll step back, and I'll be stepping away from the family fund, too. I pressed send. 5 minutes later, the first phone call came in. By midnight, nothing in that family's life was running smoothly anymore. People used to call me the reliable one, the calm daughter, the one who could handle anything. For years, I thought that was a compliment. It wasn't. It was a warning that I'd be the one cleaning up everyone else's mess. 5 years earlier. It started on a night that still smells like rain and fear. I was 27, sitting in my tiny apartment when Daddy called from a Walgreens parking lot. I could hear rain pounding against his windshield. "Emma, they won't admit Jahan without insurance. She's not going to make it, please." At that time, I still believed love meant always saying yes. So I opened my laptop, logged into my savings account, and transferred $32,000. Every penny I'd been saving for a house. Jahan was admitted to the hospital the next morning. My parents called it a miracle. No one said my name. That moment changed me. From then on, every new emergency had my number written on it. Mommy's insulin, Daddy's overdrafts, Jahan's therapy bills. I told myself I was helping. That's what family does, right? But help turned into habit, and habit turned into duty. One night, Daddy said, "Maybe we should make it official. Set up a family fund. You're good with numbers." It sounded responsible, safe, like structure. But what I built wasn't a system. It was a leash. The family fund was under my name, my bank account, my reminders. It paid everything. Prescriptions, car repairs, mortgage gaps, even Marine's dental crown. Every month I checked balances, moved money around, and told myself it was temporary. Ethan, my boyfriend, would tease me, "You treat your family like clients who never pay their invoices." I'd laugh, then cry quietly in the shower so he wouldn't hear. By year 3, I'd stopped buying anything new. I canceled Netflix, skipped vacations, ate oatmeal because it was cheap. Every time I tried to pull back, another emergency hit. It was like the universe punished me for trying to breathe. Then came Jahan's yoga retreat, $3,200 for mental health. I waited for someone to say no. Daddy replied first. "That's important. Mental health counts too." Mommy added a heart emoji. That was the moment I realized the fund wasn't help anymore. It was theirs. My hesitation wasn't concern. It was seen as disrespect. So I made my first quiet rebellion. I renamed the file on my computer from Family Fund Heart to FamilyLedger.xlsx. Because that's what it was, a record of debts that would never be repaid. Then, one afternoon, Daddy called while I was at work. His voice was soft, almost rehearsed. "Sweetheart, maybe you should take a step back for a while. You've been tense lately." That phrase, "take a step back," stuck with me like smoke. I didn't know then, but those exact words would come back 5 years later to end everything. After that, their messages came faster. "Just for Friday. Can you cover Mommy's refill? It's temporary." It all sounded practiced, like lines from a play they'd been rehearsing together. Then came the yoga retreat request again. I looked at the account and saw new withdrawals I hadn't approved. Patio heater gas, retreat deposits, mystery purchases. I took screenshots. My hand even didn't shake. The next day, Daddy called. "Hey, did you see Jahan's message? We thought maybe the fund could cover half." "Daddy, the fund is for emergencies." He chuckled like I was being unreasonable. "Mental health is an emergency." Then maybe she should see a therapist, not a travel agent. The line went silent. Then came his disappointed sigh, the kind that folds you back into being 12 years old. "You've changed, Emma." He was right. I had. A few days later came a family check-in invite for Thursday, 8 p.m. The subject line had a smiley face. I joined the call out of politeness. Within 5 minutes, Jahan jumped in. "I just think Emma's energy has been really toxic lately. It's not about the money, it's her attitude." Mommy chimed in softly, "Sweetheart, maybe just listen first." Daddy added, "We're only saying this because we care." I forced a smile. "I've been listening for years. I paid for you all to keep talking. Tonight, I'd like to finish a sentence." Silence. Then Daddy said it, the same line, again. "Maybe you should take a step back. Give everyone some space." I smiled faintly. "Okay, I'll do exactly that." They thought I'd sulk, maybe send flowers later. They didn't know what step back meant to me. That night, I opened my laptop, whispered, "You wanted space? You're about to get plenty." Then I started cutting ties. Auto pay off. Transfers canceled. Utility payments paused. Click by click, I disconnected them. It felt surgical, like turning off life support. When it was done, I saved one final file. Family Ledger Final. 5 years of lifelines reduced to clean digital lines. At 3:11 a.m., my phone started buzzing nonstop. 12 missed calls, then 20, then 89 by sunrise. Daddy's voicemail first. "The bank flagged everything. What happened?" Then Mommy. "Sweetheart, please, I need my prescriptions." Then Jahan, "You're cruel. You've always been jealous." Jealous of what? Their chaos? I didn't respond. I just watched the messages pile up until the phone went quiet. At 8 a.m., Ethan called. "So, space, huh?" I laughed for the first time in weeks. "Yeah, it includes my bank login." He hesitated. "You want me to come over?" I asked, "Didn't your ex, Anna, move into bank compliance?" He blinked. "Yeah? Why?" No reason. That was the moment I shifted from defense to strategy. By noon, Daddy texted again. "We can fix this. Just turn the payments back on." Maureen added, "Families need grace." Grace to them meant my money. I closed my laptop. Grace doesn't pay overdraft fees. That afternoon, the pharmacy called. "Would you like to update the payment method?" "No," I said. "They'll handle it." "Are they okay?" she asked gently. "They will be." I wasn't angry anymore, just documenting. Because when people think they're entitled to your kindness, paperwork is proof that you're done. By Sunday, my phone looked like a crime scene. Calls, texts, guilt, panic. Then another invite arrived. Family Zoom, casual check-in. At 6:59, I sat at my desk in the same black sweater I'd worn when I first created the family fund. It felt poetic. The family ledger file was open beside me. I clicked Join Meeting. Faces appeared. Tense, pretending to be calm. Mommy's hands clenched, Daddy paced, Jahan glared. Maureen sat like a judge. "Hi, everyone," said Lily, forcing a smile. "Let's just stay civil, okay?" Of course. Wouldn't want to interrupt anyone's civility. Daddy leaned forward. "You didn't have to shut the fund down, Emma. You could have just talked to us." I didn't shut it down. I closed it. It was under my name, my account, my responsibility. Mommy's voice cracked. "That money was keeping us alive." "No," I said softly. "I was." Maureen sighed.
Families go through rough patches, dear. You don't just turn off love. You're right. I turned off autopay. No one breathed. Jahan exploded. You're enjoying this. You made everything about control. I made it about accountability. Daddy's face hardened. We trusted you. That was my cue. I clicked Share Screen. Rows of color-coded payments filled the screen. 5 years of receipts. This, I said, is every bill, every refill, every emergency you called love. Rent, therapy, car repairs, even Marine's dental crown. Lily whispered, $187,421. Wow.
Marine's smile twitched. Someone likes keeping receipts. Someone had to, I said. Otherwise, you'd still call me dramatic instead of accurate. Mommy covered her mouth. You tracked all this? I had to. No one else did. I got tired of gaslighting myself. Daddy's face went pale. You didn't have to humiliate us. I didn't, I said quietly. I protected us until you made it clear I was the only one who had to. Then I opened another tab, labeled What If? It showed what I could have saved if I hadn't been their safety net. A house, a retirement fund, a future. John's voice shook. You think money makes you better than us? No, I said, but it's the only thing you ever came to me for. Then I revealed the final file, a PDF, loan application, Family Fund Wellness LLC, $80,000, filed under my name using my social security number. Mommy froze. Daddy stepped back. This was submitted 2 days after you told me to take a step back, I said. If I hadn't closed the fund, that money would have gone to a fake business you co-signed. Marine whispered, that can't be real. Oh, it's real, I said. Clara at the bank confirmed it this morning. Daddy stammered, we were just trying to help John. No, I said. You were helping yourselves. You taught her that rescue was my job. That job is over. I lifted a stack of documents into the camera. I've already spoken to a lawyer. Every joint account, closed. Shared cards, canceled. Utilities separated. IRS notified. Mommy gasped. You wouldn't. I already did. Silence. Then Marine tried to laugh. You're so dramatic, Emma. We'll talk when you've calmed down. You don't get it, I said quietly. There won't be another talk. Love without boundaries turns into debt. I just paid mine in full. I ended share screen, looked at their frozen faces, and said, you told me to step away. I did. Then I clicked leave meeting. The screen went black. My reflections stared back. Not angry, not scared, just free. For 5 years, I'd financed their peace. That night, I bought mine. For 2 days, my phone never stopped buzzing. Daddy's messages went from rage to panic. Mommy's voicemails bled guilt. John's texts screamed in all caps. By the 3rd day, the noise stopped. The silence didn't hurt. It hummed. I reviewed every account. Clean. My name alone. Then came an email from the bank. Suspicious business loan, frozen pending investigation. Clara had kept her word. If I had waited even 1 day, I'd be $80,000 in debt for a fake business. That night, Ethan brought takeout. He didn't ask for details. He just said, proud of you. That word broke something open inside me. It was the first time anyone had said it without conditions. A week later, Uncle Mark, the family's black sheep, called. Heard what happened, Emma. You're not the first, just the first who shut the faucet off. I laughed through tears. You mean they did this before? Oh, yeah. They drained me dry in the 90s. I moved states to survive it. Every generation has one who breaks the cycle.
Looks like it's you. When we hung up, I cried. Not from sadness, but from relief. Someone finally understood. For the first time in years, I slept through the night. No buzzing phone, no overdrafts, just peace. The kind you earn. A year later, my life is smaller, simpler, and mine. I rent a quiet apartment with creaky floors. I cook dinner with Ethan instead of ordering takeout. When I open my bank app, every number belongs to me. Last Christmas, Mommy sent a photo of the family by the tree. Smiles forced, gifts unopened. The subject line read, "Family still means something." I didn't reply. Going back would mean giving them the keys to everything I rebuilt. Sometimes I scroll back to that group chat, the one where Maureen sent her little thumbs up. I don't feel anger anymore. I feel proof. Boundaries aren't revenge. They're instructions for how to love me correctly or not at all. And if you've ever had to draw that line, you're not alone.